Hello everyone and welcome back to another video here on Sam's Crafty Castle. So today is kind of an exciting day. I'm making my first large slimline card. I've made my first mini one a few videos back in my Pocket Full of Sunshine video. But this card, I had a nice scene in my head and it was going to be big. And I went, I need the extra space that a large slimline card will give me. And I said, here we go. You will see. Well, you won't see because I cut a lot of it out. This card was one of those everything I'm trying to do is not going right kind of cards. And luckily, in the end, it turned out kind of awesome. But I actually figured out I keep a drawer full of pre-cut and scored card bases. I have A2 ones in like a gazillion different colors. And then I keep white card bases cut of mini slims, 5x7s, and I have a few of the large slimlines. And let's just say Sammy doesn't know how to measure. I don't know if that's really the issue or if I just got the wrong dimensions off the internet, because I've seen some people say that dimensions of slimline cards can vary depending on where you look. But my die cuts didn't work, and I cut them backwards at one point. I cut the colors in the wrong order. It was kind of a mess. But in the end, I love this card. Okay, so I'm coloring. You just saw me stamp all my little characters. It's stamp set is from Kindred Stamps, and they have a lot of fun stamp sets like this. I have many of them in that box of things that I'm not using, and probably in like 2 weeks we'll do an update on the box. It doesn't look any better though because I just keep buying things. But I am using things as well. So it's a cycle. I gotta buy less, use more at this point. So I'm just coloring up my images here. I just use my Copic markers, and don't judge me. I colored Gus wrong. Okay, his hat is the wrong color. I put Cinderella on while I was watching this after I colored Gus, and all of a sudden I looked up and realized that I colored his hat the wrong color. But that's okay. I always thought his hat and his shirt match, but they don't. His hat is blue. So, oops. But it's okay. He's still cute, and we still love him. So, this card actually is a birthday card again. I know you guys are sick of birthday cards. I'm sick of birthday cards, but I cannot keep up with the birthdays right now. So, hopefully, I can get a little bit ahead and not have to do birthday cards all the time, because I would like to show you something else. But I just need a ton of birthday cards, so that's what you get. So I'm just coloring everything in, and I just wanted to shout out the stick and stamp mat one more time because I actually went out after my last video and bought 2 more of them, and I actually kind of want to get more because I want to cut one to go in my mini Misty. I think because always have trouble getting my stuff to stay put in the Misty, and I think this would be very helpful. And they're already sized to go in the big Misty, but I kind of want to cut one down to go in my mini Misty. But I don't want to cut down any of the ones I already have, so because I use them all the time. So I don't know. I have to decide if I want to get another one or if I just want to suck it up and cut down one of the ones that I already have. What I was trying to say with this sticky mat thing is that look at how nice it works for holding down your coloring. So I used to use the Jen Shirkus trick of taking a piece of purple tape or post-it tape or best ever craft tape or one of those low tack removable tapes and putting all of your images on the tape and then coloring them. And that always worked really well for me. I had this and I was like, I'm going to try it with my stick and stamp mat. And sure enough, that worked really well and I really liked it. And this is what I will be doing from now on. It is a little bit, because you do have to like rest your arm on the sticky part unless you put them all towards the bottom, but it's not like that sticky that it's uncomfortable. So it works, and it did what I needed it to do, and it held all my images down while I colored them in. I did not do anything super crazy specific with the coloring on this one. It is just very simple. I think I used 2 colors on everything, and I think on the mice, on Gus, Gus, and Jack, I only used 1 color on their outfits, and then there's 2 colors in their fur. And yeah, that's it. I mean, this coloring was very, very simple. I didn't want anything too crazy, and this is always my thing. I always use my image to dictate how I'm going to color it. If it's a more realistic image, I'm going to put more time into it and I'm going to color it a little more realistically. If it's kind of a cartoony image like this, I'm going to color it more like a cartoon. I don't like Cinderella's hair. Don't watch it. It's too yellow. It's not orange enough. Her hair is a little more orangey blonde, strawberry blonde than blonde in most representations of her, not all. So I forgot how long the coloring on this video was. So either I'm going to speed this up again or I'm going to put some music in over the rest of this because like I said, I don't do anything crazy with the coloring. I don't have anything to really talk about or share about things that are going on right now. So yeah, I think I'm just going to let this play out. Now we're moving on. So I am using the G Designs Master Layouts 10 dies to cut my paper for my slimline card. My layers. I love these Master Layout dies. They're so useful. I never bought the first few of them because I have so many rectangle dies and I'm just saying I regret it. I wish I had them for like quick and easy access when I just need something quick and I know exactly what I need and I don't have to try and figure out which size of my gazillion rectangle dies I need. But highly recommend. And the slimline ones are nice because I don't make a ton of slimline cards, so I don't feel the need to have a ton of slimline layer dies. And this gives me everything I need to put together a nice slimline card really quick, really easy, without having a whole bunch of dies lying around that I am never going to use. So I also bought these Lawn Fawn. I actually bought the Grassy Hillside Slimline and the regular Hillside Slimline stencils because I couldn't decide which one I wanted, and I have a feeling if I do slimline cards, like the large ones like this, most of them are going to be scenes. I didn't want to get the dies though, because again, the dies are more expensive. I don't make that many slimline cards, but the stencils worked lovely, and plus I love ink blending, so I like using stencils a whole lot. So I am just using some G Designs ink and my ink stand to blend onto the white piece that I cut and make the background for my scene. I don't do anything really crazy. It's just the grass and the sky because my scene is going to... There's a lot of characters and things in my scene, so I don't need to add a whole lot to the background because everything's going to take up all the spaces, and I have my greeting that's got to go on there, so I don't add a ton to the background. I could have added some little like die cut flowers or something in the background. I have I can't remember the name of it, one of the lawn fawn dies that has a bunch of little flowers in it. And I could have used that to, I think it's like the meadow. I think it's like the meadow back, something with the meadow. And I could have used that to add some little flowers to the background, but I didn't do that. So now I'm just going to stamp my greeting in before I get any further. And this is when I got really nervous because I didn't think the Slimline card would fit in my Misty, and I thought I was going to have to get out my Big Boy Misty. But I did not. This did fit in my Misty, so in case you were also curious, you can in fact fit a Slimline panel in your Misty. Now, granted, this is not a Slimline card, it's a Slimline panel, so it's a slightly smaller than a Slimline card, so I don't think you'd be able to fit the full card in your Misty unless you had the Big Boy Misty, but you can fit at least this panel that the Master Layouts dies cut. So, there you go. There's pretty much my background. Happy birthday, princess. Who doesn't want to be called a princess on their birthday? I went to Disney for my 21st birthday, like on the actual day of my birthday, and they give you, if you've ever been to Disney for your birthday, you don't have to be there on the actual day of your birthday, but they'll give you a pin that says like happy birthday and your name on it. And it was like the best thing ever. Like I just walked around all day with people saying happy birthday, princess, and like yes, I was 21, but I didn't care. That was the best thing ever. So I want to do it again. I don't want to go for my birthday again. My birthday's in June and it's really hot in Florida, but I would like to go on a birthday trip again, just like maybe in January or something when it's nicer out. But there you go. That's the card. It's done. It's finished. It's over. Like I said, coloring was the hardest part. And this is where I figure out there's a lot of cuts and things in this part because this is when I started having issues and I cut the panel wrong. This is when I figured out I had the card base wrong, and we're just not even going to talk about it. So here's some pictures. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below, and I will see you again soon. Have a crafty day.